Welcome back. Villagers with low resolve. We're picking up in the second mission what they call the additional test of our skills. Villagers with low resolves will start leaving, increasing the queen's impatience. Okay. Keeping resolve exceptionally high will grant passive reputation over time. Got it. Satisfying your villagers' needs with complex food, home, and services will increase their resolve. Pretty standard fare. Each species has a different mix of needs. It's hard to please everyone all the time. Farmers can plant only on farm fields, and these can only be built on fertile soil. Crops are planted in the first season, drizzle, harvested during the second, clearance. Build a farm, harvest grain, and serve some ale. We'll take the farm blueprint. Doesn't look like we have any orders quite yet. Put that farm in. Deliver on our task to build a farm, which gives us some more people, which is good because we're overbuilding here and we're trying to make a second farm. Now they want us to give us the shelter blueprint, which fair enough. Two shelter, two woodcutter camp. We need wood. Put our beavers on the task, primarily anyway. Do I want to cut wood with a non-beaver? Yeah. Guess we'll employ two of them for that task. Choose a cornerstone. 5 barrels per minute delivered. 50% amount of goods produced in the small farm. I gotta take the plus 50, right? Who knows, barrels might be the most powerful item in the whole game. Let's try to go 50%. Order complete. Order complete. Got some parts, some stone, some new arrivals. Now we want to make meat. Small trapper's camp, a small crude version of the specialized camp, which I think we can get from this little snail situation. Got a couple homeless people. Our lizard friends are good at making the meat happen. I'm gonna swap you out for beaver and put another lizard here. Trying to get those bonuses wherever we can. I like newcomers. 2 beavers or 3 of the other. Ooh. Yeah, we'll take the most people. How big is the map? Ooh, kind of big. There's a lot going on. We might be able to crank up the speed a bit. Actually, our order is done. Deliver, gather, take all of our rewards. Smokehouse. Can use drizzle water. I don't even know what that means. Can produce jerky, pottery, or incense. Really good at jerky, and I guess kind of good at the other two. I feel obligated to wait until we have some space before we build these. crack open access to one of these glades, please. One, it's a little bit of open space that we can use a little easier. Uh-oh. People are leaving? Seven to 6. Oh, that's the resolve level, not the population level. The one leads to the other rather rapidly. More people, please. I'd probably make more over the course of the long-term game if I sent some stuff to the Citadel. Cornerstone. 50% amount of goods produced in the brewery, or specialized grain farming techniques. Grain production increased by 1 every 20 times it's produced. That's really focusing down on farming, because we already have one thing that impacts the farming. Can I jump out of this without losing? Okay. 50% amount of the goods produced in the small farm. Grain production increased by 1 every 25 times. I think I'm going to make this all grain. And we'll leave this one to be grain and vegetable, just so we don't get totally locked into grain only. 2, yeah, I'm always going to take more people. Re-employ that beaver. Don't have access to the herbalist hut. We can grab some meat down here. He's still working on it. Gotta keep those woodcutters on the edge of our exploration at all times. Got 7 people without a house. The more people we have, the more hostile. Oh, I turned off all the builders. How long until this settlement? 5 seconds. We'll let those two be builders. Actually, no, we'll switch one of these out. We'll switch them all out for beavers. And I'll move this one out of the way until we're ready to use it. Every time it's harvested, we get 1. Not 9, because we're doing it that big. It's just... Alright. Got it. Fair enough. That's a long-term benefit exists, is what I'm trying to say. I want to make sure that these get harvested, though. I'd hate to waste the vegetable that was planted in between. Okay, so these guys are good at warmth and food. What are we trying to do? Enable meat jerky recipe. Hold shift to change priority. Wait, what? What happened there? Newcomers are waiting. 3 or 3. We got bronze over here. I don't even know what to do with that stuff. I'm gonna stick with what I know and how to deal with it. Let's move this into the breach once again. Box of grain or a crate of bricks. I'm gonna send some stuff back to the queen. No clay. Ah, there it is. We will deactivate that. I don't think I have access to clay right now. Well, I'm kind of trapper's camp. For right now, we're only going to make jerky just so we can focus on the progress the queen wishes us to make. I'm a little hesitant about that dangerous glade. +2 meat production. Gain additional meat every yield from gathering, farming, or production. Gain 40 meat every time a villager dies or leaves. Ugh. Don't want cannibalism. Let's go with nets. I need a spot to like store buildings that I'm not using. Are we making jerky here? Ah, 10 jerky done. Newcomers. 5 on either side. Roots, plant fibers, or so. Well, that's a lot of food. People. It's people either way. I think I'm gonna go with the side that had a little bit more just plain old food. Any builder can carry 5 additional items. Nice. 20 barrels. Okay. Nets, which, oh, we already have that, but I didn't want cannibalism either way, so maybe we get nets times 2. Different kind of ale recipe. We can make pottery. Should we open up pottery? It's produced best in the stamping mill, but we don't have access to the stamping mill. Harvester camp. Let's see what blueprint they have in store for us now. A brewery. Produce ale, pickled goods, pack of crops, and can use drizzle water. I think that one we want to build right away. We've got 5 homeless. Make an ale. Ah, I see. So we need a little pottery. Pack of crops. Packed for delivery, used to fulfill orders and trade. I don't think I want to do that right now. Pickled goods. I don't know that I want to do that either. We're going to stay focused on the queen's desires and make ale. A chest of coal. Ooh. Yeah, let's break that open. Trying to open up these glades. Trying to avoid the dangerous ones until I feel like we have a wide range of stuff. It looks like the grain specialization is not per farm. So that's interesting. 50% more produced on the small farm, plus 1 every 25 times. So yeah, if this goes from 1 to 10, that'd be cool. Or from 9 to 10, I should say. We are getting some pretty hardcore impatience. Enable barrels. Order complete. So 4 people are 4 people, or we get eggs. I think it might take a human-centric since we are farming a lot. Order ready to complete. We've proven that we know how to brew. Place for rest. Ah, time for the tavern. Don't see any access to any meat nodes. And we don't have access to that at all. Tavern. Place where villagers can fulfill their needs for leisure, luxury, and the Gleeman's Tale. Looks like the tavern has to be built within the realm. Let's move this. Oh, wait. Can I not move that? Oh, well, that's good to know, I suppose. Some things can't be moved. We'll put the tavern right next to the warehouse. Not enough planks. Not enough. Well, we got bricks. We might not have enough planks. Let's see what our cornerstone option is. +5 to jerky production. Gain an additional jerky every yield from gathering, farming, or production. A strange device left behind by the great civilization. When soaked in rainwater, it radiates warm light and brings encouragement to those around it. +3 to global resolve. I like happy people, but I also like happy people who aren't starving. I think I have to take global resolve. We have mostly humans again, so... We'll cut into this glade and this glade. Don't really need these roots, but I kind of want to just get it collected and out of the way. High reputation. We need to build a tavern. We're short on planks. Do I have the ability to make planks? Ooh. Crude workstation is probably where I make planks.
Yeah.
We gotta leave some people. Oh, newcomers. Perfect timing. 6 people or 6 people? Let's get the bronze. We'll let these guys work on whatever they want. These guys are focused on making planks, and these guys will make planks and fabric. Where is the... Where's that clay guy? Did we... Totally... Because we've got some clay we could be collecting down here. Ah, it's over here. Currently in use. Every evening a gleeman tells stories about past glories and times before the Great Civil War. +3 to global resolve. Same building effects do not stack. So you can't have 15 taverns and have like super resolve. Need to get these planks done. Also, do we not have enough folks cutting wood? We do have access to the small warehouse. That's why it's taken so long. Yeah, let's do something to make this better. We'll move you right in the mix here. Move you right in the mix. Once that warehouse gets put in place, these guys will be able to totally wreck this wood, because it'll be everything short trip. Looking for a place where we have a suboptimal human, so we can get some humans in these taverns, because apparently they are great at making stuff and creating luxury opportunities. The queen is becoming quite impatient with us. Stone or bronze? We haven't had any bronze yet, so I feel that might be good to have. And then we're just gonna... Ooh, bundle of coats. 20 coats. Yeah. Maybe if folks aren't totally drenched in rain, their resolve will be better. 5 ale per minute or 5 oil per minute? Can I use oil in the hearth? Yeah, 5 oil per minute. We can use all of our grain farming expertise to make
Tackle.
all of the ale we need. Of course, as soon as I say that, it says low on food. Gatherer camp. There's a couple things to gather. Man, I feel like we got a lot of farms here. More tools, more barrels, 2 more people. Settlement complete. The fact that we were about to run out of food doesn't matter now because the settlement is done. Newly discovered resource nodes have more charges. +5 for small deposits, +15 for large deposit. All houses have room for 1 more villager. An artifact infused with the power of the holy flame, hostility from woodcutters is decreased. Can only be placed on a coal or ore mine, digs up copper and coal. Oh, we finally got the herbalist camp blueprint. Oh, rain collector can collect rainwater for crafting and powering rain engines in production buildings. The type of collected rainwater depends on the season. Has a tank capacity of 50. New citadel upgrades. Training is complete. So all of that was the tutorial. Oh boy. The world is a vast, ever-changing place, and at its heart lies the smoldering city. Enter the smoldering city and use the resources you've gathered so far to buy Obsidian Archive Level 1 upgrade. Reforge seal. Alright, there's a lot going on here. You gain a permanent -2% to the speed in which the green's impatience grows. Food stockpiles, huh? We'll spend that, and then we've got a choice. You gain a permanent 2% reduction in the fuel consumption in hearths. You gain a new embarkation bonus to choose from when starting a settlement. Or you can go with clay or stone. Enable advanced controls for what is being consumed in your settlement and by whom. I'd probably go with the embarkation bonus. And this is just a place to track achievements, basically. But there are rewards associated with it. Mayor's house, basically. Viceroy's quarters. It's interesting. Got too many series. I was supposed to play a new game every day, so I would have the desire to play multiple games sort of done. But now I feel like I'm just wanting to launch a million series. We'll have to see how it goes. Either way, thanks for hanging out. I do appreciate it. We'll see you next time.